G'day guys, it is Cracker Fruity and I'm back playing some Armored Kill, finally playing some Battlefield 3 again. I've had what can only be described as an epic weekend. My brother-in-law has been down. We had a surprise 25th birthday party for him and yeah, it was pretty big, so I entertained him most of the day on Saturday and then we surprised him Saturday night. He had a whole bunch of family and friends and so on and so forth there. We did start drinking at about 6:30 and finish up at about 5 AM after a pretty epic walk home from town. So yeah, basically it's been crazy. It's been insane. Sunday we just died on the couch in a comatose-like state, and then Monday we went for a mountain bike ride. Pretty still heavily affected by the weekend we'd had. And then Monday night we went back out on the turps, which is what only sensible people do, and had another substantial amount to drink again, getting home at about 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I haven't played any game of any sort at all. I have just been recovering, getting drunk and recovering. But anyway, moving on back to the gameplay. Yes, it is some more Armored Kill. I'm playing Rush on a map called Death Valley, for those who don't already know. Now I want to quickly talk about Rush on Armored Kill, and specifically this map. I know a lot of people have complained that as a defender, it is particularly hard to do, and at the moment I'm going to have to agree with that. In this game you can see that we are attacking. But prior to this game we did defend and we got absolutely pasted. It was horrible, stupid, awful, embarrassing, and it wasn't something we wanted to be part of. Now I managed to just sort of get by. I only came in about halfway through the game, but the team on the whole really got punished quite badly, and there was nothing any of us could do. The attack was relentless and ongoing, and we weren't able to defend them. I think a lot of the reason is the attackers have so much weaponry at their disposal. So it's such a big arsenal, I guess I'm trying to say. I mean, between the tanks, the jets, the AC-130, really, it just seems too easy for the attackers. And I think one thing that proves my point is the fact that when we changed game from defending to attacking, we basically turned it all around. So it was the same team last game, and as I said, we got our asses handed to us. Exactly the same teams on both sides. Basically, no, well, there might have been one or two drop out, but essentially most of us stayed in the game. It was the same teams, both games, and yet when we were attacking, all of a sudden the tables were turned, they got punished, and we were able to roll them relatively easily. So I think perhaps there is some balance issues between attacking and defending. I guess on the upside that if you do drop into a game where you are defending, you know that all you got to do is hang around long enough to attack, and you'll be able to most likely get a win. That's not to say it's impossible to defend, but it does seem that you really need to have a fairly well coordinated team. Possibly some squads with comms, things like that, to be able to successfully defend. For me, I think the jury is still out on whether or not this is going to be popular. I mentioned in my last video of tank battles, or tank superiority. I'm sorry, tank battles, where am I getting that from? But in tank superiority, I did mention that a lot of people weren't probably playing the game as DICE intended it to be played. You can check out that video here if you haven't seen it. So it's going to be interesting to see when everything dies down if it is going to be popular. I know a lot of you guys on the other systems, or certainly the premium members, have by now most likely picked up this game. So there's a lot more guys. I'm interested to sort of see the opinions coming out. I've already seen a lot of negativity about it, saying that people didn't like it. They think it's so far the worst expansion pack. And I'm not sure about that. There seemed to be a fairly similar reaction with Close Quarters. And then it grew on people. People started to enjoy it, started to get in the groove of it, and I think this is much the same. As previously mentioned, the map sizes are probably always going to be a small area of concern for console users, but I think the PC guys will love it. I haven't actually bothered to sit down, I haven't had time to sit down and look up some 64-man servers for these, but I am interested. I'm going to do so. If you have played in some, let me know if you still think the maps are too big or if you think they're perfectly fine, which is what I'm imagining you will say. But yeah, maybe just leave your opinions altogether. What do you think of Armored Kill? Do you enjoy it? Do you think it's a good expansion or downloadable content or whatever the hell you want to call it? If you think it's good, leave a comment below and why you think it's good. What about Armoured Kill do you enjoy? Likewise, if you don't enjoy it, leave that in the comments as well. And tell me why you don't enjoy it. What pisses you off about it? And what system are you using? As far as my opinion goes, as I mentioned before, the jury is still out. I don't know yet if I like it or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. If I'm the attacker, it's not so bad. If I'm a defender, it's a little bit of hard work. Conquest, it can get damn frustrating at times. If you're lucky enough to always have the quad bikes and whatever else, then you're fine. Otherwise, it can get a bit bad. But yeah, as I say, let me know in the comments. And now, one other thing, I did hear a rumour, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that if you like this video, a unicorn will land on your front doorstep and deliver chocolates to you. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe some of you could try it out and confirm for me. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to check out my channel, hit subscribe to watch future Battlefield 3 videos. And that's me.